Hello gorgeous souls, it's Mary from Psychic Soulmate. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for our week, May 4th to May 11th. And the way it works is because for some mysterious reason, you are drawn to watch this video that the message, the reading is intended for you. So that's the way spirit guides work. I don't plan it this way, it just happens just the way it is. I've been doing this for many years and I get the same response from my clients, my followers, students, and my friends that it's like, how did you know that this reading and this message was for me? How does it blend? How does it work? It's by spirit guides, okay? And that's just the way it works. So grab yourself a pen and paper, take notes. Maybe you need to visit back. Maybe some things are maybe not quite resonating and some things have to unfold in your life for the reading and the message to take effect. And maybe you're watching this after that date that I've posted. You know, it doesn't matter, like I said, because you were drawn to watch this. Okay, so the cards that I'm working with today are, this light is very bright. It's Crystal Visions Tarot. Okay, I love this deck, it's dear to my heart. And my guides told me I need to work with it today. So I have dealt the cards and I put them out here for us, okay? And the first card is the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is something very fast, very unexpected. Wands are activity, they are force, they are an inspiration, they are movement, okay? And as you can see, you see all the horses. So this is like definitely telling you that some things are happening, some messages are happening or coming in. Like there's a lot of news, a lot of messages that are coming through. There's so much happening right now in the world and some changes are taking place. And you might be feeling like it can be very overwhelming because it's like, I don't know where to, like right now while I'm filming it, it's during the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we don't know, like at the time, I think the whole world is going through it. So it's like some of us are like thinking, well, what is it? How do we deal with it? There's something coming here, there's something coming there. We're hearing this, we're hearing that. You're hearing messages coming from everywhere, from all angles, okay? And I don't want to talk about it, but I'm talking about a little bit about it because it might resonate with something else that's going on in your life. There's a bit of a confusion. There's a bit of a, or not confusion, but there's just so many messages and so many changes are taking place. So this is what's happening right now. There are changes taking place. There are movements. A lot of things are happening. Things are moving right now. Things are changing. There are so many changes. And this is great because there is light at the end of the tunnel, as I always say. It's like, it's very mysterious, but there is some movement that's happening and unexpected. And you are going to be getting unexpected messages, and there's going to be some changes taking place for the better, okay, for the better. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I had to make sure. Sometimes it's called the Wheel, and here it's called the Wheel of Fortune. And that's the traditional meaning. That's the traditional word for it. And the traditional meaning for the Wheel of Fortune is change. Another card of change. So just when you thought that you were at the bottom of a wheel, you're turning right around. You're going right back to the top. So this is great because this is another card of change. This is a card of transition, transformation. But you know, you can't just wait for these things to happen, but you have to keep yourself, I always say, keep yourself active at the same time. Movement, you might have been getting some ideas to make some changes in your life. And even thinking, well, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time for a different hairstyle. Maybe it's time for a different color. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I was thinking that today. And it's like, well, maybe I need to decorate. Maybe I need to kick it up a notch, or I need to do something in my relationship. Maybe I need to be doing something. Maybe I need to be taking a stand and doing something different. Maybe I'm the one that should be initiating something with my partner. You know, so you might be thinking all these, or initiate something with someone that you are very attracted to, and you need to initiate. You need to make the change. That's what it's telling you, okay? It's telling you to take a stand and break the ice a little bit. Break the ice in your life, okay? When I say that, but when I say break the ice, I mean like something stagnant, something is stiff, something is not moving. You need to go and you need to just, you know, charge in and make a change. I'm not saying that do something that's really going to scare you, like initiating to ask that person out, but you can actually maybe, when I say ask that person out, maybe somebody's watching this and they're thinking about somebody. Maybe it's not asking that person out, but maybe it's more like initiating communication. initiating something like that. And the same thing with if you're in a relationship that you're kind of like on the outs with that person somewhat. Well, maybe you need to take a stand and be the better person and just start communicating and just, break the ice. Okay. And if you don't have love in your life, maybe it's time for you to do something different in your life. Like, there's some people that are terrified of like dating sites, social media, joining social media platforms, like go on Facebook, go on Instagram. I'm just giving you an example, or maybe joining matchday.com. I'm just giving you an example. It's not that you have to do that specifically, but I'm just saying you got to shake the ground a little bit to make things start to move and start to happen. And if you're watching this during the COVID-19, you know what? Don't worry about like the future so much. Start looking at what you can do right here and now, because that's all we have right now is the present moment. We don't have any other moments going on. We don't. It's just this moment right now. And so it's time for you to just look at what you need to do in your environment. I'm not saying that you need to tear apart your house and the floorboards and start cleaning and well, maybe if that moves you and if that's telling you that you need to do it, then by all means do that. But there's something that you need to do to shake things up and to get out of that stagnate. I don't understand the word boredom. I don't, because boredom to me is, it's actually denial. Boredom is denial. It's just more of like not growing. It's not looking at things that you need to look at. It's kind of like looking at things that are, like not even looking. It's kind of like just waiting for something to happen, and you're looking for it in someone else, or you're looking for it in, maybe you're waiting to win the lottery. You're looking for that excitement. You're looking for that next, that nice excitement. There's no judgment, please. I'm not judging you. And I'm not saying that, that's a bad thing. It's just, I'm helping you see the light. I want to be the lantern that lights we've been getting the Hermit card a lot every time I do a live. And I think in my last reading, we got the Hermit card. So the Hermit is the light that's shining. So I want to be the Hermit to you guys, and to just explain that, just to, revive yourself. Do something different. Take it up different. Just do something different. Here's a thought. I am teaching yoga and I'm teaching Zumba on Instagram and also Twitch and Facebook too. I switch from back and forth. But you know what? Like if you're interested in any of those classes, just sign up to my newsletter and I will send you an invite. Yeah, and you can just join the class and just change it up a little bit. Just do something different in your life. Come on. Like, life is too short. I always say that life is too short in this lifetime, and we want to try to get ourselves doing something a little bit different. Okay, change the pace. Do a live. Go on social media and do a live. And maybe if you're not on social media, maybe it's just time that you just maybe start. Here I go again. I sound preachy. Get back on social media. And you know who I'm talking to when I say you need a little bit of social media in your life because you're twiddling your thumbs. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, no judgment there. Okay. Anyways, I'm not saying anything that you need to or not. Anyways, my point is that you need to just be present and just don't worry about the past. Stop looking in the past and stop looking for that excitement to take you out of that, because the only person that's going to take you out is yourself, right? Okay. And the third card is the World. The World is extremely positive. The World is victorious. The World tells us that we have to go through all of the changes that are happening. We have to go through all the trimesters, all the things that are going on, and we need to experience it. When I say we need to experience it, we need to just be present and just know that this too shall pass. And sometimes if something is down, we're going to come back up and we're going to go down, and before we can actually just move. Okay, so something has to go down, and then you have to experience all the energies of what happens, regardless, like all the seasons. To get through 1 year, you need to go through all the months to say 1 year, right? So I'm not saying it's going to take 1 year. I'm not giving a time frame on anything, and that's not the message here. The message is just like a year takes 12 months. Well, you got to go through those whole 12 months to call it a year, So anyways, that's basically for victory. You need to go through all the hardships, the negativity, the stagnation, the stiff, the energy, because we're always excited at the beginning and we're always excited at the end. What happens in between, we almost say to ourselves, oh, I'm just not gonna, like, that's where the stagnation comes from, okay? And anyways, that is so amazing because we have to go through the whole world. You know, like there's a lot in stake here, and I see that we are going through a major transition in our lives right now. Everybody is. And if you're going through that hardship, you know what? You're going to come out of it alive and happier and more vibrant. There's going to be some changes. The sun is coming up. I'm seeing the energy of the sun. I just saw that in my mind's eye. So the sun is coming up. So things are taking place that are for the better, coming to you, change is happening. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, I see. But we have to go through this first. So we have to get through this hurdle, okay? It's going to change. And just know that with relationships, with money, with business and money, we have to knock old things down and old patterns before we can rebuild. Remember that. You are not lost. This too shall pass. And I know you might be going through some stuff and financially, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of things. Like you build something and now you're waiting for, you know, like there's just a lot of waiting that's going on. It's going to get better. I promise you. For whoever's watching that means a lot to you. You got everything that you need right here and now, your breath, and you know, you are here. You are here. And as long as you have that, you have everything. So, but you have to put the energy in. Some people just can contradict with me. Maybe they want to turn this video off because I'm saying that you do have everything that you need. You have to just acknowledge that we have this ability to attract what we need in our life. And I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm just saying you need to look at the bigger picture to know that you do have everything inside to make things work. But you know what? You got to raise the vibration. That's why I was offering the classes, because it just, at this time, you need to move your body. I always say that we need to move our body, and you need to drink water. You need to drink water. We need fluid in our system. This helps the energy flow, right? And so I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and it gave you some hope and some light and some inspiration. And if you're interested in getting a much longer reading with me more in depth, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. And until the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light to you all. Namaste.